What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video I wanted to do some March favorites, which I haven't done a favorites video in a really long time. I think one of the main reasons I haven't done one in so long is because I don't switch up my products very often and I don't try new things. A lot of times I just stick to what I know, so there's really no point in doing them every month sometimes because it's like I'm gonna talk about the exact same things I talked about last month. The first thing I want to talk about is this Biore like blemish fighting cleanser, and it's like a cooling cleanser, so it feels really good on your skin. And I am terrible at cleaning my face. I know it's awful, but whenever I do wash my face and I use this, it just makes my skin feel so good and not like I've forgotten before. It instantly makes it feel renewed and better. The next thing I wanted to talk about is this Burt's Bees Herbal Blemish Stick, and this is like a, I believe it is tea tree oil. When I bought it, it had like a tea tree thing on the box, but this doesn't have it on it anywhere. But this is like a little roller ball, so you just like roll it on your acne, and honestly, it has helped a ton. It feels really weird on your skin, but the next day, everything's gone pretty much. There's like just like little baby spots, but it helps so much. I love this. Next is something that I think I've mentioned before, but it is 1,000 Wishes. It's Bath & Body Works like Shea and Vitamin E shower gel. But basically I feel like candy whenever I put this on, but it doesn't linger like candy. It actually, like after a little bit, it just has like a very feminine, pretty scent to it, and it doesn't smell like you walked through a candy shop. But in the shower, it's just like, smells so good. I got it for Christmas last year, and I bought a new one because I used the entire thing up. And something brand new that I just picked up and I am obsessed with it already is this Bath & Body Works Almond and Vanilla Clay Body Scrub. I use this in the shower. I just like have it sitting up there so that I can like rub it in and then instantly wash it off. It doesn't give you any direction, so I don't actually know how you're supposed to use this, but that's how I do it. This stuff smells amazing and leaves my skin like baby smooth, and this stuff just smells very natural. It says with natural almond oil. It doesn't have an overpowering scent and it doesn't linger. It just smells amazing, and then it just kind of absorbs into your skin and just makes you feel super clean and soft. And I'm not kidding, my skin is softer than it has ever been using this stuff. And then something that I kind of hesitated on if I wanted to show this or not because it's kind of taboo and weird, but I love it. And for any girls that have any issues with this, Vagisil Odor Block is amazing because there's just certain times you can be super clean, you can be super good at hygiene, and for some reason like your hormones, your pH balance, something just doesn't want to cooperate. It's not that you're doing anything wrong, it's just that it's going, haha. I don't even know how to explain this. It literally has no scent to it afterwards. Like, it's just clean. Moving on into hair products. I'm pretty sure I've talked about these two products before, but I just wanted to put them in this in case you've never seen any of my videos or you just don't remember it. But this is Marrakesh oil for your hair. It is like a hair styling elixir or something. You can put it in when it's wet or when it's dry. I prefer when it's wet. My hair is very temperamental, loves to tangle very easily, hates me when it comes to tangling, and just the texture of it can feel very coarse and rough and not soft at all. I've always been super jealous of some of my friends because they have like the softest hair ever. But this stuff, if you put it in when your hair's wet and then you just let it naturally dry or blow dry if you're in a hurry, it's amazing. And then another thing I'm sure I've mentioned is Not Your Mother's dry shampoo. I love this stuff because sometimes there's just days you don't want to wash your hair. Moving on into beauty, I actually have some new things that I've tried out. Usually I stick to what I like because I'm very pale, so I can't really experiment with a lot of things. But I was recently sent products from Hush, which if you've never heard of Hush, it's awesome. I will leave a link down below. But they were having like a thing that contacted me and said, do you want some of this stuff so you can do a review if you want to? If you don't like them, it's not a big deal type of thing. And I was like, yeah, I'll take free makeup, you know? So one of the things they sent me was a highlighter palette. This one is the Paradise. There's Oasis and then Paradise, and this one's a bit different colors, but I have been obsessed. White Sands, and then a little bit of this Sun-Kissed one, and you just like brush it on with your fingers. I have been using this every single day. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. And then another thing they sent me was this eyeshadow palette. This is These are both from Bad Habit, which is one of their brands on there. This is the Royals palette, and the colors in here are amazing. I'm so bad at describing things, but these are like more pinkish tones, and then down here have more of like a brown yellow. Usually anything with a yellow tone just makes me look completely washed out and awful. This is a beautiful color. I love putting this on, and then it's got like purples and pinks in it, but then also like browns. And these browns, I don't know what it is. I've really always hated brown on me. I don't know why, because this color Throne is like one of the most beautiful colors I have ever put on my eyes. Something I picked up recently was a Maybelline Super Stay foundation, and this is up to a Jesqua, I don't know what that means, 24-hour foundation, and this is 102 Fair Porcelain because I'm super pale. It matches me perfectly. My skin's a little bit more pink, so this kind of takes out the pink to it, but looks completely natural. Blends with my neck. Like, you cannot tell that I put on this foundation. That's how wonderfully it matches my skin. And then to go along with that, I got this Milani blush. This is Romantic Rose, and this stuff is beautiful. First of all, it's shaped. It's like made like a rose, so it looks really pretty, but this stuff is amazing. I love this on my cheeks. I got a cheek brush where it just like dabs it on super like cleanly, and it just gives a tiny little color to my cheeks without looking too pink, because my skin tends to be on the pink side, so if I put more pink on it, it just looks awful. And then I have been on a hunt for a new mascara for a very long time, have not been able to find anything, but this is Maybelline's Last Sensational Full Fan Effect. I hate super clumpy mascara, but I also hate super straight, thin, bristled looking eyelashes. I don't know what it is. I like a little mixture of both, where they like kind of clump together so they look full, but the ends kind of have that wispy look to them. This does that. Moving on into clothing, I don't have a whole lot, but I do have a couple things, and one of my absolute favorite things has been this Target sweater. It looks super weird here, but it's got a turtleneck that I just roll down, and it's like super scrunchy, and it's like I've got a scarf on, and then it's super long and like extra long in the back, which I love, and it's like that beautiful knit chunky sweater material. Absolutely love the sweater. I wear it every chance I get. And then I like to pair that with the jeans that I am wearing right now. I don't know, I'm not really gonna try to show you here. I can like I'm not super bendy, but like ta-da! These are just Target black jeans. I have been on the hunt for some black jeans for a while. I need to get a belt just because I'm been gaining weight, so my body doesn't like me anymore, but these are so comfortable, especially when you wash them and they get like that almost like tightness again, where they're like jegging, so you can like move around in them and stretch, but they also are like tight to your body, and they look super flattering, and I love them. Then I also got these earrings that I am wearing here. I got these from Francesca's, and I am obsessed. They're so simple. I love simple jewelry. I just have an irrational fear about hoops where they get ripped out of your ears, and I hate it. This, they pop out before they rip out, and they can like twirl in it, and then there's like a texture on the one side, and it's like super simple, super pretty. I'm obsessed. I love them. I wear them every chance I get, and I usually don't like gold jewelry. Then my last thing for clothing is a pair of shoes that I have been wanting for a very, very long time. I finally caved and bought some Adidas shoes, and they're just like the black. I wanted the rose gold ones, and then I saw them in person, and then I saw these black ones, and I kind of like these better, and they only had my size in the black ones, so that also helped. But these are amazing shoes. It's like I'm walking on clouds. And a lot of different like higher up brands make my feet look huge. Like, I cannot wear Converse because my feet look like they're this long, and it just looks really weird on me. These are very flattering. I'm very happy with these, and I love wearing them, but it's been too cold, so I can't wear them. I also have wine, by the way. I keep forgetting about it. Moving on into more artsy stuff, I have a bunch of pens that I wanted to talk about because I have been using a bunch of new ones and I love all of them. I think the first one I want to talk about is the Jelly Roll ones. I've seen a lot of people talk about them before, and I've seen them on Instagram like a ton, and just nowhere around me had any Jelly Rolls. But then Michael's has a specific section for bullet journaling type of things. So they have a bunch of Tombow dual brush pens. They have like the Tombow Fudonosuke, which I'm also, by the way, super obsessed with, love them. But then they had Jelly Rolls. They had like the packs of them up, and then they had like a display where you can like pick out the specific ones you want. So of course I went for black because very versatile, very my style. I love black and white, and I wanted to use it in my bullet journal. It rolls out of the tip so freaking beautifully and dries super fast, and I really don't know how to explain how much I love this pen. If you ever get a chance to just buy the black one by itself to try it out, oh my gosh, you will love it. And then I've also been obsessed with the Pentel G2 pens, and this is the 0.38, so it's like extra fine. I love this one. I love like writing things in like a colored pen and then taking this one and outlining it and then adding a drop shadow to it. It's just perfect for it. It's nice and tiny and very, very fine. I don't like writing with it because it's a little too fine for that, but for details, this pen is wonderful. And like I said, I got new Tombow Fudonosuke pens again because these are just my absolute favorite to do any type of calligraphy, anything. They're wonderful. I love them. They just dry out super quickly, which is very annoying. But I actually got a Pentel, yeah, this is the Pentel sign pen. And this one isn't quite as nice as these, and it's not as dark black. But this one has been really fun to play with, and just, also just another fun one to just kind of play around with. And yeah, I really like how this one works too. It's just not quite as nice as the Tombow ones. And I can't remember if I've mentioned these before, so I'm just gonna bring them back up again, but these zebra mild liners are amazing. I am obsessed. I think my gray one is the only one that has dried out so far, but I used it like crazy starting out, so I understand. But then I've got like my pastel pack, and then I've got another pack somewhere in here. I bought 3 packs at once, and I love every single color. And then one thing I am super obsessed with lately is my Target 2018 planner. I have my bullet journal, but I also like having a planner too, just to kind of separate, because the bullet journal is more for like personal, and then this is more to keep track of specific things that I need to get done. And so it's got the little string on it as well, and then I just have like the huge calendar spread. I like that this one's bigger, and then I can just go into each day and write a bunch of what I need. This has been helping me out like immensely to keep track of little things here and there that I need to get done. Next, I wanted to talk about food because I've been trying out some new stuff, and I recently found out that I'm lactose intolerant, which is awesome, just amazing. Just, you know, like one things you really want to hear in life, that you're lactose intolerant and you can't have sour cream or cheese anymore. Yeah, that's the dream. But I had been having like a lot of digestive problems, and I wasn't sure really what it was. And then my mom's lactose intolerant, so I cut out dairy and instantly noticed a difference. So I've been having almond milk, and my favorite is silk almond milk. It's kind of sweeter, so I've been having that for hamburger helper, and I've been putting that into my scrambled eggs for breakfast, and can't even notice a difference. So one of the cheeses that I can have is goat cheese, and I have been obsessed with goat cheese lately. Like, I put it on salad. It's actually super good in scrambled eggs, by the way, and it's just like delicious. I really don't know how else to explain it except that it's amazing and delicious and great on salads, great in quinoa salads, which is another favorite I've been having. So I bought quinoa that you like boil in bags, and then you just like cut it open and put it into your salad. So I put like normal lettuce, and then I put quinoa, and then I cut up avocados, artichoke hearts, that's pretty good in there. And then I do, what else do I do? Goat cheese, obviously. I put corn in there, that's really good. And then another dairy-free thing that I have been obsessed with is it's like a brand, Daiya. It's like D-A-I-Y-A, and they've got like, it's dairy-free, gluten-free, and soy-free, I believe, but like all I care about is the dairy-free. But they have mac and cheese that's There's like a cheesy and then an Alfredo mac and cheese. They're actually super good. I'm very impressed with them. I'm very picky about cheese, and especially now that I have to cut it out of my diet. This stuff is actually super good and I am obsessed with it. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been doing a lot of stories about my whole journey becoming lactose intolerant and figuring out what is actually good that's also dairy free. So highly recommend following me on there. And then lastly, I just wanted to talk about a couple random things. The first one is, where did you go? This little black purse. I got this from Target. I've been using it every single day. It's just a crossbody one and it's got the gold like chain. It's got hair on it. Lovely. And then it's just got the simple body and it's just got one zip and then it's all open inside. And then I want to talk about some like TV shows and movies. First of all, Sing. I watched it 3 times this month, I believe. And I've been listening to the soundtrack like a bunch, but that movie is so freaking cute and just so well done and put together, and just everything about that. I'm obsessed with that movie. And then another thing that's been out for a very long time, but I finally was like, you know what, let's give it a shot, is Grey's Anatomy. I know some of you are gonna be like, you've never watched that? There's certain TV shows that people rave about and I'm like, you know what, like, I want to find things that I want to watch, not because somebody else is loving it and tells me to watch it. I'm weird. I'm very weird about that kind of stuff. But that was a very good show. I finished it in there's like 13 seasons, I believe, on Netflix, and I finished it in 2 months. And that is it for my favorites for the month of March. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Hit that notification button because apparently some people don't get notified when people upload. So just to make sure you know when I do, go ahead and hit that bell button so you know. Follow me on Instagram if you would like. I have been posting a lot more on my stories and such. I have 2 of them. I've got Leah Lettering, which is more of like my artsy side, and then I've just got Little Leah Lou for this channel and like more lifestyle posts. So if you like either of those, I've got both. I've been trying to incorporate both lifestyle and drawing into this channel, so I've been just trying to find a good balance, but there I've just got 2 different ones. Leave any comments down below if you guys want to know anything. If you want to talk about lactose intolerant, we can talk on Twitter, Instagram. I would love to share my story and anything. If you would want me to do a video on that, I can definitely do a video. That'd be kind of interesting, just talking about my experience and how I'm learning to cope with it. Give me suggestions of any videos you would like to see. I love hearing from you guys. I love being able to talk to you. It's just one of the most amazing things about doing this. But that is it for this video. I'm gonna go. I hope everybody has a great day and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!